There's a light at the end of the tunnel, I know. And it feels like the darkest of nights, but you're not alone.
Welcome to your reading, everyone. We're going to see what the messages are for whoever finds this video at whatever time. It's a timeless reading. I have already pre-shuffled and meditated on the energies. So let's see. The Wheel of Fortune. Destiny. Beginning of a new major cycle in your life. Justice. Wow. 10 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. Judgment. Wow, 3 major arcanas already. The Hermit, the World, the Hierophant, 3 more major arcanas. And the 9 of Cups. Wow. Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so the end of a heavy time. The 10 of Wands says you have the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, and the 10 of Wands. So the end of a heavy, burdened time. A new beginning. The wheel is turning, and it's turning in your favor. It's your destiny. It's a rebirth with justice and judgment underneath, and the Hierophant underneath that. Okay. These cards are amazing. They're all about beginning anew, because you have the Wheel of Fortune and the World. In the past, you have come into a new cycle. In the past, you have put down your burdens and come into justice in your own life, in your own joy, in your own happiness. Your current energy is a rebirth, coming out of the coffin and being called out into a life that's filled with color, coming out of hibernation and dullness, black and white, into song, into angels, into color, into newness. There is still some shining the light on the darkness, but the Hermit signifies wisdom, reaching the top of the mountain, shining the light on the darkness. You've been doing this for a long time. You have been looking at what your 10 of Pentacles is, what that means to you, and you are now clear about what your 9 of Pentacles is, what you want from this life, this dream, this illusion, knowing that the mind has been working on laying down the burdens of pain and heaviness of the past and reaching a summit, reaching a mountain's summit, shining the light on the darkness and allowing the wheel to turn into a new phase in your life of joy, which is your destiny. This 10 of Pentacles is everything that you've ever wanted in the form life. But it's not going for those things. You have reached a place in your mind where you are connected to the source of all things, and there's a trust that's come in, And because of this allowance of being one with the universe and allowing it to lead you instead of you leading your life through fear, you're coming into a Ten of Pentacles, which is being surrounded by love and abundance and having enough to give it away. You are now coming into these energies, which are amazing. The World, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Cups, a wish come true. The World is a new beginning. These are significant events. I just want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas out of 9 cards on this table. So these are major changes in your life, major changes here, a new world that brings you your wishes coming true. The Hierophant represents going through 3 phases or trials or tests to reach spiritual maturity, that you have now come to a place where you've allowed everyone in your life to be who they are, to come to their own God, their own source in their own way. You continue to be a demonstration. This represents the Pope or marriage, a demonstration of peace, a demonstration of a new world where wishes comes true. For a new beginning, which is the Ace of Pentacles, is a new beginning in form, something being handed to you from the divine. We're going to clarify. Oh, I see what I did. Let's just... we're going to clarify the cards that are already on the table and get a little bit more information. All right, Spirit, clarify the cards that are already on the table, please. One more. Okay. Queen of Swords, 9 of Swords, the Lovers, the Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, Temperance, 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands, King of Swords. Beautiful. So in the past, you've come to a new cycle, laying the heavy burdens down, letting the universe give you what is yours. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Queen of Swords. So you're coming into a new phase of Queen of Swords. Certainty, clarity, and aligning with the truth in your own mind, in your words, in your actions. So you're coming into alignment in this new cycle, in this new beginning, the destiny that is yours is a new beginning in clear communication, action, and thought. That's what you've been working on. That's what you're coming into. Justice will be served. 9 of Swords is ending for you. You're one step away from ending the cycle of conflict in the mind, overthinking, sleepless nights. That's ending. And by laying these burdens down, you're at the end of the cycle because you've come into the Wheel of Fortune, which is a new cycle. You have the Lovers, which is a major decision that needs to be made in love. I may do a love reading tomorrow for Valentine's Day, but this is not a reading about 2 people. This is a reading about you and your own mind and coming into a decision of what love is to you in your own mind, in your heart, and in your world. Love is showing up in your world because with the 10 of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So you have been traveling in the mind, trying to overcome lack thoughts, so that you can live your dream life of abundance. Because you've been working on it in your mind, it is showing up in the form world. You have been dropping seeds wherever you go, giving love and truth. And so you are coming into it in your own world now. It is manifesting because of the clarity and the giving and the love in your own mind. It's manifesting in this world. With Judgment, you have the Two of Swords. You've gone inward to make a decision about your own mind and how you want to live your life in joy. And because you've spent all that time, she's blindfolded. She's been going inside of herself to get the truth inward. And the ravens represent the thoughts that are no longer helpful, that are distressing, that are stressful. You're coming out of that, coming into a spirit-led life, a life. You are an angel, and you are coming into that spirit self. Wow. With the Hermit, you have Temperance. Temperance talks about balance and moderation, and you have been going inside to see what that is for you, and you have reached the top of the mountain, and you have come into balance. Let's see, these were over here. With the World, you have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords talks about more conflict in the mind. More. It's like you have decided to leave these black ravens of doubt and conflict behind for this new world that you have stepped into. You are in it now. The wheel has turned. You're in a new cycle where you have decided to see the illusion of conflict and to let it go. Because with the Hierophant, you have the Eight of Wands. Fast forward moving good luck or messages of love or something positive is coming into your life very quickly. And it signifies you, spiritual maturity, mastering, overcoming all tests and coming into your true self, which is spirit. Very quickly. Very quickly. And with the dream, the wish come true, the Nine of Cups, you've got the King of Swords, mastering communication, mastering the mind, mastering the this is a reading about overcoming the conflict in the mind and succeeding. You have overcome conflict in the mind and you have succeeded to step into a brand new world. It's gorgeous. Let's get a couple more messages from the universe on this very beautiful reading about overcoming conflict and darkness and coming into your destiny and into a new world, making the decision to leave the discord and conflict behind. You've got 11 by the book, so no longer trying to figure things out, no longer trying to no longer needing to work things out in your mind by the book. What I see is what's happening. I watch it. I observe. You got observed last time in the reading. Let's see what else. Between Worlds, Loyal Heart. So, you're not having to try to, there's no more conflict in the mind. It's just like, I'm just going by the book of my day-to-day knowledge, truth, living my life with source and not worrying about the pages of the book anymore. Just trusting that the universe has you. You're almost all the way in this new world. Really, these are only shadows of darkness because you are in your new world now. Okay, so whatever thoughts that still come that tell you there's still anything other than joy is to be let go of. You have let it go, and you are able to see those thoughts now as untrue. With the Loyal Heart, it's saying that you can trust yourself and everyone in your life. You can trust the duality in the mind is an illusion, and that there's only love, and that the people in your life are trustworthy, and that you can trust yourself. Loving it. I want to get just one more message because this reading is it's simple, it's obvious. The end of a cycle of conflict, pain in a new world of wishes coming true. You're in a new world now of wishes coming true. Final message. Let me get my glasses. Absorbing what's not yours is leaving you. You are, let's see, empathic starseed. Okay, I'll just read you this message. Absorbing what's not yours. Empathic starseeds are here to shift the world through their physical presence alone. They don't need to do anything beyond being here. Thanks to the energetic change their physical presence causes. This is deep stuff, you guys. Due to their highly sensitive nature, empathic starseeds can struggle with being on Earth and in a physical body. Many are prone to addiction and depression, or tend to mistake other people's feelings and moods for their own. Natural introverts, they tend to prefer spending time alone or in small groups. Crowds can be overwhelming for them. If this card appears, consider lightening the load energetically. Don't put yourself under such pressure to go out into the world. Be gentle with yourself. Allow extra time and care to recover energetically. If you're feeling pressured to keep up a certain pace, instead put on the brakes and treat yourself like a precious baby. Do whatever you can to take the pressures of the world off your plate. Switch off to switch back on. In today's world, it's normal to feel that we should be doing more, but perhaps being present in our life is enough. This could be a phase you're going through, or simply how you're being called to live your life. If your work involves giving to others, right now you're being called to keep something for yourself. You don't need to transmute it all. It's okay to look after your own growth and healing before feeling you should offer it to the world. Indeed, it's necessary if you want to continue to do so sustainably. How can you take better care of yourself energetically? Treat yourself like the newborn Christ, because that's what you are. I hope you enjoyed your messages, and I'll see you next time.
Let me introduce you to yourself. It's here where life eludes you. You will find help. Now get down on your knees and ask.